Hello, my dear children. It is time for your computer class. And in today's class, as we have completed our computer memory lesson number 4, we are going to do the back exercises of this lesson. So let's begin. The first exercise is multiple choice question. Tick the correct answer. Number 1. Dash is known as primary memory. RAM, ROM, or both? A and B, that is RAM and ROM. Children, you have already learned in this lesson that RAM and ROM is known as primary memory. So the right option for this question is C, both A and B. Number 2, dash memory is also known as a external memory. Since you have made in the chart of classification that the secondary memory is also known as an external memory. So the right option for this question is B. Number 3, RAM is a dash memory. The options given are read-only, non-volatile, and volatile. We have read in this lesson that RAM is a volatile memory. So your correct option for this question is C. Number 4, 1 TB is equal to how much GB? Children, 1 TB is equal to 1024 GB. The right option is C, 1024. Number 5, process of copying data from RAM to hard disk is known as? You have given 3 options: saving, deleting, or both saving and deleting. Children, the right option is saving. Process of copying data from RAM to hard disk is actually known as saving. Now let us see the next exercise. Your next exercise B is fill in the blanks. First, a computer stores data and information in its memory. Number 2, a computer's memory is measured in bits and bytes. Number 3, dash is the basic storage unit of a computer. Byte is the basic storage unit of a computer. Number 4, dash and dash are the 2 types of primary memory. Children, you know it well. RAM and ROM are the 2 types of primary memory. Number 5, dash is a non-volatile memory. ROM is a non-volatile memory. Number 6, dash memory stores data and information permanently. It is secondary memory. Secondary memory stores data and information permanently. Now let's move to exercise C. It is true and false. Let us start with the first one. Computer monitor saves the data and information. No, it is incorrect. So write F. F for false. Number 2, 1 terabyte is approximately equal to 1 book. No, write F. F for false, because this is an incorrect statement. Number 3, Bit is the smallest unit of a computer. Correct. So write here T. T for true. Number 4. RAM stores our data permanently. False. Write F. Number 5. Hard disk is a primary memory. No, it is not a correct statement. So write F. F for false. Dear children, you need to do your exercise D, E and F in your computer notebook also. Your exercise D is answer the following questions. And question number 1 is what is the use of computer memory? Let us read and write the answer for this question. Computer memory is used to store instructions waiting to be executed by the processor. Data needed by those instructions and the results produced after processing the data, that is information. Now question number 2. What is primary memory? Name its two types. We have done this in the classification of memory, children. So let us write the answer. A primary memory is also called the main memory. A computer can only process the data that is in the main memory. There are two types of primary memory, namely RAM and ROM. Question number 3. Define bit and byte. The computer's memory is measured in bits and bytes. A bit means binary digit, that is 0 and 1, which is the smallest unit of data that a computer uses. 1 byte consists of 8 bits. It is the basic storage unit in memory. Now let us move to next exercise. The next exercise is complete the following. Number 1. 1 TB is equal to 1024 gigabytes. Number 2. 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabytes. Number 3. 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. Number 4. 1 KB equals to 1024 bytes. And number 5. 1 gigabyte is equal to 1024 MB. Time for the last exercise. Your last exercise is Exercise F, application based question. And the question is, on your trip with family, you clicked many pictures and shoot videos of various locations. In which type of memory would you prefer them to store and why? So children, to keep our memories safe, we need to store them at permanent place. So the answer for this question is I would prefer to store my stuff in secondary memory because of its permanent nature. With this children, we have completed the back exercises of lesson number 4, computer memory. Now your homework is to read lesson number 4 again and to learn the back exercises. Thank you so much and see you all in next computer class. Till then, bye bye and take care.